Hey, welcome. Today we're going to be doing a restorative flow, focusing on the upper body, the shoulders, the back, and also the hips. It's designed specifically with surfers in mind, as you get a lot of imbalances in the front and back body, but it's also great for people who do a lot of office work and anybody who has any tension in the upper body and the shoulders specifically. It's a slow flow aimed at targeting deep tissues and tendons to prevent injury and correct imbalances. So let's get started. We'll begin by taking a child's pose. Your option on whether you want to keep the legs together or have the knees slightly apart. Having the knees apart will allow for a deeper hip stretch. Having the knees together supports the body a little bit more. Allowing the upper body to melt into the earth, the head rests on the ground, and beginning to focus in on the breathing. Breathing in through the nose, filling up the belly, feeling the lower back expand, feeling the ribs expand out to the side, and then filling up the chest. As you exhale, the air comes from the chest. The ribs soften, and the belly softens as you sink deeper into the mat. We'll take a few more rounds of breath like this as we inhale, feeling the body expand and fill up with air. And as you exhale, softening into the mat. On the next inhale, shift the weight forward, lifting the hips up. The weight comes into all fours, coming into a tabletop position. Nice and strong through the upper body, pushing the ground away from you with the arms. The knees are hip distance apart, hips stacked over knees, shoulders stacked over wrist, and we'll drop into a few rounds of cat-cow as you inhale, dropping the belly, gazing forwards into cow. Exhale, rounding the spine, tucking the chin to chest, cat. Inhale, shoulders roll back and down, gazing forward, cow. Exhale, chin to chest, cat. Rounding the spine. Just continuing this movement at your own pace as you inhale, coming through to cow, squeezing the lats down. And as you exhale, rounding the spine. Invitation to have some fun with this movement, make it your own, maybe rolling the hips from side to side. You can exhale all the way back into a child's pose. Inhaling through to either cow or maybe coming down into a cobra. And again, just taking a moment to enjoy the movement, to make it your own, to stretch out the sides of the body, to stretch out any part of the spine that feels like it needs any attention. And trying to focus in on that breath. As we inhale, we're expanding the body, and as we exhale, we're contracting. Meeting in our tabletop position, walking the hands slightly forwards, we'll begin to bring the chest down to the earth. The hips stay stacked over the knees, and we melt the heart into the earth, coming into puppy pose here. This can be quite an intense stretch, so feel free to place a block under the chest if it's a lot, or use the strength of the arms to support your upper body. And breathing here. And again, focusing on the pathway of the breath, inhaling through the nose, filling up the belly, the ribs, and the chest. And as you exhale, softening deeper into this pose. On the next inhale, shifting the weight forwards and walking the hands back underneath the shoulders. And we'll sink back onto the heels, coming into a seated position. Just taking a second to shake the arms out here, maybe interlacing the fingers behind the back, opening the chest up to the sky. Again, taking any gentle movement that feels good in the body and in the shoulders. From here, we'll take the legs out long. Bending at the right knee, we'll place the right foot over the left leg, and then bending the left knee so both legs are crossed with the knees stacked on top of each other. Inhale, open the arms out, and as you exhale, placing the right arm under the left, wrapping the arms around each other, maybe the palms come together into our eagle arms here. We want to aim to push the elbows away from the body, really feeling the stretch in the upper back. And again, focusing on the breath here. With every inhale, growing a little bit taller, straightening through the spine, lifting the arms up. And as you exhale, softening into this pose. One more breath here. And inhale, hands open out to the sides, opening the arms, stretching through the upper body, gazing towards the ceiling. As you exhale, the legs uncross. We bend at the left knee, crossing the left foot over the right knee, and this time bending the right leg back. Coming into the same position on the other side. Arms open out, inhale here, and as you exhale, the left arm comes under the right and will cross into our eagle arms on this side. Making sure the shoulders are rolled back and down. As you inhale, lifting the elbows slightly higher, and as you exhale, softening through the upper back. Taking one more breath here. Again, inhale, expand a little more. And as you exhale, unlock the arms. Inhale, opening up. And exhale, uncrossing the legs. We'll swing the legs round and come to lay on your stomach, supporting the upper body with the forearms on the earth, coming into this Sphinx pose. Shoulders roll back and down. We'll just take a few gentle movements through the neck. So as you inhale, gazing over the right shoulder. Breathing here. One more inhale here, exhale through center. And inhale over to the other side. Nice and strong in the arms, pushing the ground away from you with the full forearm. Inhale here. Exhale back to center. This time as we inhale, looking towards the sky, making sure not to crunch in the back of the neck, so shoulders stay rolling down, reaching through the jaw. Breathing here. And as you exhale, tucking the chin to the chest. Again, taking a couple breaths here. Good. From here, gently lowering to the earth. We'll take the left arm out long, coming out at 90 degrees from the shoulder, and the right hand is placed next to the chest. Bending the right knee, we'll begin to roll over onto our left side, placing the right foot behind the left knee, coming into a scorpion twist here. The right hand supports by pushing the ground away, and we'll breathe here. This is quite intense on the left shoulder, so if it is too much, just feel free to roll slightly towards the right so less pressure is in that left shoulder. Or if you'd like to feel this deeper, you can reach the right hand up to the sky and maybe take it slightly behind you, feeling the stretch here. Taking one more inhale here, and as you exhale, rolling back over onto the stomach. And we'll swap the arms over. This time the left hand comes next to the chest, and the right arm comes out long. Bending at the left knee, and bringing the left leg to the outside of the right knee. Breathing here. Noticing how maybe this side feels different. And just adjusting to how this side of the body feels. So whether that's coming back over slightly to release the stretch, or reaching the left arm up, maybe slightly back. Taking one more breath here, and as you exhale, rolling back over onto the front. And this time we'll roll all the way over to lie on our backs. The hands can come down by the side, or you can bring one hand to the belly, the other to the heart, walking the feet out to be mat distance apart, knees are bent, and bringing the knees to rest on each other. Engaging the core here, so tucking the tailbone under, all of the spine should be on the earth, and breathing here. From here, we'll begin to knock the knees from side to side, coming in this windshield wiper motion, keeping the hips planted on the earth, inviting this gentle internal rotation through the hips. Still bringing that awareness to the breath, feeling the expansion as you inhale and softening through the back of the body on each exhale. Bringing the legs back to center. Heel toe the feet in towards each other and opening the knees out, coming into this reclined butterfly position. The hands can stay where they are, or an invitation to bring the hands behind the neck, interlacing the fingers. The thumbs stay out long to support the sides of the neck. And breathing here in our reclined butterfly. Again, tucking the tailbone slightly, allowing the spine to come in contact with the earth, and allowing gravity to open the hips out. Again, taking this moment to really focus in on the breath. As you inhale, feel the belly rise. Feel the ribs expand out to the side. Feel the chest lift. And as you exhale, softening through the chest, the ribs, and then the belly. Staying in this reclined butterfly for as long as feels comfortable. And then when you're ready, extending the legs out. The arms fall down by the side, palms facing towards the sky. And we'll come into our final resting pose, our Shavasana. Allowing the eyes to close if they haven't already. Softening through the skin of the face, the eyebrows, the jaw. Softening through the shoulders, the hips and the glutes, and all the way down the legs. Allowing the body to rest here. I hope you found this restorative practice helpful. Feel free to stay in Shavasana for as long as feels comfortable. Namaste.